Hey there, future fellow weirdos of the flock. Welcome to the most offensive church this side of the universe. The party bed. Clapping, cheering, clapping sounds. There is an applause for you somewhere. Welcome. Welcome. And while you are coming in, grabbing your cannabis, looking for your coffee, rolling your cigarette, finding the chair with your name on it, I am going to show you around the universe that is known as the party bed.
Hey, future fellow weirdo, you're the black sheep of the flock. Come and take a load off. Let's have a little talk. This side of the universe, the wildest place you've been. Welcome to the service at the party pen. Have a good time, laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna
Lead the way. I got the coffee and the smokes, I got the herb and the chair. Got a seat with your name on it, waiting right there. Searching for the mystery, a better mind to find. Leave that stuffy, judgy world way back behind. We're the outcasts and the rebels, we're the ones that don't fit in. But there's a holy kind of magic in the middle of the sin.
Yeah, the mystery is deep and the coffee's brewing strong in the most offensive church where we all belong. Have a good time.
Laugh and giggle.
Come on in and smile just a little.
We're reading God's unofficial bio today.
The Bible lady's gonna
Lead the way. The mystery of God, what a beautiful find.
a better understanding for a
Black sheep's mind.
Yeah. And if you dare, man, welcome. Okay. See, I know what the hell is happening. So, we are on the book Nehemiah. And, well, honestly, I can't tell you what the fuck is going on in this book because I have no idea. And this is somebody's mail. Oh, this Dustin's mail. Okay. I don't even know. Anyway. Oh, there's more stuff back here. Oh, lottery ticket. Oh, there's my bookmark. I was wondering where that was. Okay. It's a good time. So, anyway, with Nehemiah, I'm kind of not exactly sure what's happening with it. Oh, them pancakes look amazing. Uh, Dustin made, yeah, Dustin made, what the fuck is it called? Oh, pizza and salad. That's what I had for dinner, pizza salad, and it was actually really good. Well, it was pizza and a salad, but I put the salad on the pizza, and it was like, salad pizza. That's great. Yeah, but now to read. Um, oh, we're on chapter 9. Yeah. I'm really sad my soundboard's not working. I don't know what happened. Oh, hell no. Really? This is that long. Oh, this is silly. Oh, man. We're about to say a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's wild. Bunches of stuff is about to be said. Why are we talking so much? I don't know. I have the Book of Enoch. I never read it. I can't read it. Not until we're done with this. Then I'm going to try to read it. Um, but this chapter 9 is stupid, ridiculous long. So hope you're staying the whole time. Hey, share me out real quick and give me a red pill so other people have to suffer through this also. I'm going to share this out real quick so other people have to suffer also. Okay. Wait. Damn it. I need to read that message. Hold on. I can't read that message right now. But there. I just posted my link. Fred might share it tomorrow, probably. Hold on. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to put this right here. And this muddy. You can come. And then I'll go right over here. And I'll go to you. And I'll post this right here. And bam! There we go. And 7 is 7 still not a friend of mine? Oh, no, because no, he left. Oh, what a butthole. Okay, well, that is very buttholey ish. Sad times. Okay. Yeah, hit the red pill and follow the show. Or, uh, oh yeah, give me the red pill and repost me, please. Highly important. We need to repost things. We need more weirdos to suffer through these long chapters with me. And I was late and still didn't make a cup of coffee. Because that's what kind of person I am. Oh man. Oh. Okay. So, hey, what's up, Rollo's mom? How are you? Man, I'm in stupid amounts of pain today, and I did not make a new cup of coffee, so it's an old cup of coffee. Um, hey, Kristen, you got to stay with me this whole time because this is a long chapter. I'm gonna need you to hold my hand, please. Are you okay? I'm gonna assume that's yes. Okay, here we go. Now, on the 24th day of this month, uh, this was in July, right? Hold on, let's see. Oh, it's whenever the Feast of Booths is. Whatever month that is. On the 24th day, these terrible ass people were assembled. What is happening? Hey, yeah. Okay. Maybe we should. Okay, hold on. I would appreciate if you could read my post on Pilled. It's about my ex, who is my best friend, and I haven't heard anything from him in a month and a half. Okay, well, send it to my DM and I'll read it right now. Damn, there's a whole bunch of because my little cousin ran away from home, was missing for like 2 weeks. My mom's husband was just shot by the police for pointing a gun at them after taking them on a high speed chase. And now your dude is MIA. Things are going crazy, man. Oh, oh yeah. Send it to my DM. I'll read it right now. And I'm waiting for Raja to get here. Cause when Raja gets here, I gotta. She was having a day, and then somebody gave her a book yesterday, and her and I were communicating today. And then she opened that book she got yesterday and opened it to the part that she was having. Anyways, I witnessed God comforting Raja in real time, and that was interesting. Oh, okay. I got it right here. Let's see. Uh, Everyone, I would appreciate prayers. I would appreciate your prayers for my friend Daniel. Daniel May. I haven't heard anything from him in a month and a half. And every time I try to get a hold of him, it goes to voicemail. And other time, I call and nobody says anything. Please pray for him. Thank you. Yes. God. Big guy. This is definitely a you thing. This is definitely a you thing. Uh, yeah. Make him appear. Yeah, these people, they're going to be hurting. I read my DM. I did. But it may end up like really awesome. I mean, it usually doesn't, but it could this time. Sometimes people just disappear for no reason sometimes. I've done that. But I'm not saying that no. I'm worried about your friend. Yes. Okay, nobody's on my YouTube or on my bill. I'm gonna send this to my mom and see if she can get her people to pray on it also. We're yeah, I'm gonna send this to my mom's church group. Okay, what's happening? Okay. So let's I love you, Kristen. I want you to know that I love you. So I was hoping Raja was coming. You know what? I'm gonna DM her right now. So then she can come and I can tell you guys what, well, she can tell you what I witnessed God do to her today. He like comforted her in real life. It was the craziest thing. Because she's having a very hard time. Yeah, I like, does he have a Jodi Arias for an ex? Like, is it that kind of thing? Or, like one of those crazy exes that acts retarded ish. Hey, Raja, I just messaged you because I was talking about what happened earlier. But we need I know somebody else that lives in North Carolina. The Hardy Boys are from there. That's who it is. The Hardy Boys. Yeah. Anyway, Sorry, it was a squirrel. Um, used to live together for 2 years. He lives here in North Carolina. Does he have a crazy ex though? I love that when you call me Bible babe. That is so awesome. I'm gonna demand everybody calls me that. Now that you mention it, kind of, right? Man, I haven't seen a rainbow bright in a long time. But yeah, that's so cool. No, Rolo's mom, her her dude is missing. He's been missing for a month and a half, and she don't know where he's at. We, I told God that was a him thing, and he could handle that. He could figure that out. I'm his ex. He's a dude. Ooh. Did you file a missing persons report? Like, if they not found anything, I would start writing down names, taking names, just ever, just think of something, and then just put somebody's name on it, and then send the police there. Like, check here, they knew him 2 years ago, and they said they was gonna kill him. Go find out. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. That is not useful, nor is it helpful. Really, when in situations like that, nothing is useful or helpful. Yeah, it's bad. Well, I don't know. But we do need to get to reading, so everyone pray for Rolo's mom's friend, and praise God for comforting Raja in real time today. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. She sent me pictures and everything. It was a hell of a thing to witness. But we're about to witness something even better shortly, sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. Okay. Now, on the 24th day of the month, these terrible ass people were assembled with fasting in their t shirt diaper thing with dust on their heads. Then those of Israelite lineage separated themselves from all the foreigners, and they stood, confessed their sins and the iniquities of their fathers. They stood up in their place, read from the book of the law for for 1/4 of the day, and for another fourth they confessed and worshipped. Then Joshua, Bani, Kadmiel, Sheba, and these people stood on the stairs of the Levites and cried out with a loud voice. And they said, "Stand up and bless the Lord your God forever and ever. Blessed be your glorious name, which is exalted above all blessing and praise. You alone are the Lord. You have made heaven, the heaven of heavens, with all their hosts, the earth and everything on it, the sea and all that's in them. And you preserve them all. The host of heaven worships you. You are the Lord God who chose Abe and brought him out of Ur of the Chaldeans." Yay, you got that right. "And gave him the name Abe. You found his heart faithful before you, and you made a covenant with him to give him the land of the Canaanites, the Hivites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Girgashites, to give it to his descendants. You have performed your words, for you are righteous. You saw the afflictions of our fathers in Egypt and heard their cry by the Red Sea." What? "And heard their cry by the Red Sea." Yeah, but they weren't crying by the Red Sea. Okay, shut up. "You showed signs and wonders against Pharaoh, against all his servants, and against all the people of this land. For you knew that they acted proudly against them. So you made a name for yourself as it is this day. And you divided the sea before them. So they went through the midst of the sea on dry land. And their persecutors you threw into the deep, as a stone into the mighty waters. Moreover, you led them by day with a cloudy pillar, and by night with a pillar of fire, to give them light on the road which they should travel. You came down also on Mount Sinai and spoke with them from heaven in trumpet." Okay, God originally spoke in trumpet like it was a happy sound. And these terrible ass people didn't like the happy sound. So they made Moses talk to happy ass God. Because these people, they like, to be rigid. They like to be hateful rat snakes with cockroach legs. Because miserable is a better color on these people than pink. "And gave them just ordinances and laws, good statutes and commandments. You have made known to them your holy Sabbath, and commanded them precepts, statutes, and laws by the hand of Moses. You gave them bread from heaven for their hunger, and brought them water out of the rock for their thirst." And that is why Moses can't go to heaven. Did you know that? Is that right there why Moses can't go to heaven? Because he said, "Look what I do for you," instead of "look what God does for you." Yep. God, God pulled Moses. God pulled Moses' card right then, and he wasn't allowed to go to the promised land. I don't know what's happening. There's out of the rock and told them to go in and possess the land which you had sworn to give them. But they and our fathers acted proudly, hardened their necks. It's actually stiffened their necks, is what that stiff necked people, and did not heed your commandments. They refused to obey, and they were not mindful of your wonders. They were not mindful that you did among them, but they stiffened their necks, and in their rebellion, they appointed a leader to return to their bondage. But you are God, ready to pardon, gracious, merciful, slow to anger. Oh, he fucking crawls to being mad, especially when it comes to these people. Oh, he crawls slow on purpose. Oh, because he does not like to punish these people. But I'm telling you, when he loads his Tommy gun of fury, he unleashes that motherfucker. But it's only because he lets them hurt him so much. And he does the stuffing technique, just stuffs it all in. And they don't make God sized Prozac. So when he explodes, he fucking explodes. But he has ADHD that it takes him a long time to process what's happening to him. So, his mind's going so fast and he's stuffing and he's stuffing. And then finally he just fucking explodes, empties his Tommy gun of fury. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. God's a stuffer. Yep, that's why he's slow to anger. Abundant and kindness, and did not forsake them, and never will, by the way. Never will, because God. Even when they made a molted calf for themselves and said, "This is your God." Oh, and this is why God was so passive aggressive towards Aaron and made him dress like a jackass in the desert, and then put his sons in booty shorts and tank tops. Look, that was a thing that happened, and everything was tie dye and gold. It was, I thought it was tacky. God doesn't think it's tacky. He thinks it's flashy. It's beautiful. Beautiful nightclub. That's what God thinks it is. Beautiful nightclub. But it is so gaudy and it's big and it's covered in badger skin that's dipped in blood. Look, it is a thing that's happening. And we'll read all about it if we ever get back to Exodus. But I'm telling you, God says it's a beautiful nightclub. And it's like, that is a gaudy blood covered tent. And he's like, no, it's a beautiful nightclub. It's my house. We have a good time. I'm like, it is your house. But it is It is tacky. Tie-dye and gold. Everything is tie-dye except for the outside. The outside is covered in bloody badger skin. Weird. I know. But it's a beautiful nightclub. God, why? It's not a beautiful nightclub. It's not. It is. Well, I suppose if you're in the desert, it would be flashing nightclub because you're in the desert. But like it was lit up in there, like it was the casino. Okay, but there was no flashing little slot pulling machine things. Nope, just tie dye walls with gold beams with some golden candlesticks that reflect off the gold. It's so bright in there that really you can't even see the tie dye. Yeah, it was a whole thing that's happening in God's thing. Fancy nightclub. Okay. And so they made a calf and they were like, this is God. And then God was like, oh, hell no. And they worked great provocations. Yet, in your manifold mercies, you did not forsake them. Okay. So you did not forsake them in the wilderness. The pillar of the cloud did not depart from them by day to lead them on the road, nor the pillar of fire by night to show them light. You're not even going to talk about the argument that Moses had with God about that? Look. Look. And the pillar of light to show them the way they should go. You also gave your good spirit to instruct them, and did not withhold your manna from their mouth, and gave them water for their thirst. You already said this. 40 years you sustained them in the wilderness, and they lacked nothing. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. One more time. No. 40 years was the punishment. They were in the wilderness a lot longer than 40 years. 40 years was a punishment. It was a lot longer than 40 years. Yeah. Like a way lot longer. Okay. Okay. You sustained them in the wilderness. They lacked nothing. Their clothes did not wear out, and their feet did not swell. Moreover, you gave them kingdoms and nations and divided them into districts. So they took possession of the land of Sion, and the king of Heshbon, the hand of Og, the king of Bashan. You multiplied their children as the stars of heaven, and brought them into the land which you had told their fathers to go and possess. So the people went in and possessed the land. You subdued before them the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, and gave them to their hands with their kings. And the people of the land that they might do with them as they wished. And they took strong cities and a rich land and possessed the houses full of goods, cisterns already dug, vineyards, olive groves, fruit trees in abundance. So they ate and were filled and grew fat, and then got happy. Nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against you because they got fat and happy. Duh. There's no reason to ask for anything when you don't struggle for anything. The struggle is real and necessary. Hold on. They rebelled against you, cast your law behind their backs, killed your prophets who testified against them to turn them to yourself. And they worked great provocations. Therefore, you deliver them into the hand of their enemies who oppress them. And in the time of trouble, when they cried to you, you heard from heaven, and according to your abundant mercies, you gave them deliverers who saved them from the hand of their enemies. But after they had rest, they again did evil. Therefore, you left them in the hand of their enemies. Oh my God. Why? Okay. So you gave them to their enemies, so they had dominion. So when they cried out to you, you heard from heaven. And many times you delivered them and testified against them that you might bring them back to you. So they acted proudly and did not heed your commandments, but sinned against your judgments, which, if a man dies, he shall live by them. And they shrugged their shoulders, stiffened their necks, and would not hear. Yet for many years you had patience with them, and testified against them by your spirit and your prophets. Yet they would not listen. Therefore you gave them to the hand of the peoples of the lands. Nevertheless, in your great mercy, you did not utterly consume nor forsake them. For you are God, gracious and merciful. Now, therefore, our God, the great, the mighty, and awesome God, who keeps covenant and mercy, do not let all the trouble seem small before you that come upon us, our kings and our princes, our priests, our prophets, our fathers, and on all your people, from the days of the kings of Assyria until this day. However, you are just in all that has befallen us, for you have dealt faithfully, but we have done wickedly. Neither our kings nor our princes, our priests or our fathers, none of them have kept your law, nor heed your commandments, your testimonies, nothing. They have not served you in their kingdom, or in the many good things that you have given them, or are in the large and rich land which you set before them, for they did not turn from their wicked works. And here we are, servants today, in the land that you gave our fathers, to eat this fruit in this country. Here we are, servants in it. and it yields much increase to the kings you have set over us because of our sins. Also, they have dominion over our bodies and our cattle at their pleasure, and we are in great distress. And because of all this, we make a sure covenant and write it. Our fathers, no, our leaders, our Levites, and our priests seal it. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So let me go back up here and read what all this is saying. Hold on. I'm going up here. What am I? I'm reading this. Stiffen. Yeah, stiff. Yeah, that's what they're using it here for. They have stiff necks. They have hardened their necks. Patience of a saint. The crap. Yes, it was kind of what we were talking about. God said, "Love me, you dicks." Yeah. Yep. uh, where we at? Yep. It was. I bet it was like something like a spaceship. Right after Cass said, "We're free to leave." Oh my god, right after it Yep. I'm taking yoga. Heal me if needed. Okay. Hey, General Piggy. I'm glad that you stopped in, babe. I love you so much. Look, this heart with the cross in it. Isn't that from Blair Witch? The Blair Witch Project. Isn't that what that's from? Yeah. It's okay. Oh, yeah, we're almost at 50 minutes. And chapter 10. Yeah. Maybe we'll do chapter 10 tomorrow. We'll stop at chapter 9. Holy shit. We'll stop at chapter 9. Okay. So, how is everybody? Um, Never watched Blair Witch. I seen the first one when it came out. The week it came out, I went and seen it with my dad because I had been kicked out of high school. I'd been kicked out of high school, so me and my dad would go see movies, and I saw that movie. Okay. I kind of want to watch Blair Witch Project again. I might, I might, uh, I might try to find it and live stream it if I can, if I can find it. But Curtis, what's on your mind? Like, okay, we'll go to the grass with you, hon. Don't worry about it. Are you getting in trouble because I'm talking? I'm sorry. I'll try to be quiet if I can. I'll be quiet. What do you mean? It's like almost you're cold. Where are you at that it's cold? Running nose. Oh, are you getting sick? Ooh, getting sick is for the birds, especially in the summertime. Oh my god. Man. But you know what? I hate being sick in the summer. There's something about being sick in the summer. It's like, ew, how unhealthy am I? Okay, I think people left my YouTube. All right. So, listen, I want to say yesterday, I didn't know Warrior in the Garden was going to be talking about Trump. I did not know that. So, I'm going to check people out before I do a raid. Although I really love that Zozo dude. Like, I really dig that guy. And he's got a lot of fucking people watching him. But I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's watching some kind of movie. Um, Drew B. I don't know who that is. Oh, Razor Romano. Oh, well, look, there's everybody over at Zozo Dudes. Okay, well, yeah, then we'll just go ahead and drop off there at Zozo Dudes. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, okay. Zozo Dude. Everybody's over at Zozo Dudes. He's a great guy. Okay. And he watch it. He says he watched my show before. And I think he likes me. So we'll go ahead and go over to Zozo's. So, YouTube, it's time to give the pillow some head. and the sheets some ass. Have a postcoital cigarette, smoke a bowl, and have the sweetest dreams ever. Love you so much.